All right, coming to you live from Austin, Texas and DockerCon. I'm here with Neil Gehani. Neil, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well. So Mesosphere, that's what you work at. So tell me, for folks who aren't familiar with it, what's a high-level view of Mesosphere?
So Mesosphere is a data center operating system, which is, you can think about it as an operating system for the cloud, and it's a distributed OS. So it allows you to run, provide platform services for your developers, but basically makes all the operations as code very, very seamless for people. So DCOS, which is the product that Mesosphere provides, abstracts away the infrastructure pieces, like cloud infrastructure pieces like AWS, Google, or Azure, or on-prem, and you can have your workloads running in any one of those clouds without having to be locked into any one of those clouds.
Cool. And so, as you say, DCOS is a product. What other goodness does it have in it besides regular Mesosphere?
So Mesosphere being the company and DCOS being the product, DCOS was based on Mesos, the kernel, the Apache Mesos kernel on which the company was based. So although people have taken, Mesos has been proven production ready in companies like Uber and Twitter and Airbnb and PayPal, but they have rolled their own services because they have the wherewithal to do it. But the bigger the enterprise companies, the insurance companies, the banks, the financial institutions, the retail organizations, they don't have the wherewithal to basically build everything on top of Mesos. So we've provided all the platform services and generalized it for these companies so they don't have to build it. They don't have to build it or maintain it or manage it. Things like Kafka, we have a open source version, as well as working with a partner like Confluent to bring Kafka onto DCOS, which we already have available. Same with Cassandra. You can run Cassandra as well as work with DataStax, so you can use the enterprise version and run it on there, because all of the stateful workloads are very, very hard to actually spin up pretty easily, to maintain them, to manage them. Those types of things we now provide out of the box, and all of that is built in with security from the get-go. So those things are extremely challenging to do with anything else, and so Mesosphere's DCOS makes that really very simple for the customers to do.
Cool. Now, there's in this ecosystem a lot of players, and I'm sure you compete with these, but maybe there's also partnering that goes on, or customers that want to use both. So in the case of something like a CoreOS or a Rancher or these types of things, is there ways that you work together with them as well in heterogeneous environments?
Sure. I mean, so let's take CoreOS for example. We run on CoreOS, so CoreOS is one of the OSs that DCOS runs on. So certainly that is part of the ecosystem that we support. We also have, so those are sort of what's considered southbound ecosystem. So things that we can run our own DCOS product on. But then you also have the northbound ecosystem, like we provide all the platform services that other people can integrate into it through our services catalog. And that we have over 100 services in our services catalog today that people can just deploy with one click. So that makes it really, really simple. You can spin up, for example, Jenkins comes out of the box for their CI/CD tooling. People can deploy with one click, or any development team could say, okay, I want my own instance of Jenkins. It's one click away for them to get their own instance of Jenkins set up. Same with any of the big data services, same with any of their stateless apps. They can easily do that. If somebody knows how to write a Docker Compose or build a simple YAML file, they can just as easily create a JSON file on Marathon and make it deployed on DCOS.
Cool. So just to conclude with on DCOS, what are some of the goals for the next year?
So I think for us, we obviously very much care about people running their software in production at scale. That's what we focus on, and we also want to make it insanely easy for people to deploy their applications onto DCOS. That's kind of our goal and our vision going forward, and that's what we intend to fulfill.
Awesome. Neil Gehani, thanks so much.
Thank you.